that other molester brother will molest my other little sister. You understand? But that's a film story. Yeah.
Well, say, I'm with one brother.
Yeah. And all of them did the same thing to the sisters.
What a bum.
No.
No.
Let me give you a shock. Let me give you the shock of you guys' life that you don't know. You see, my grandmother, that is on my mother's side, her name is, her last name, what she get from her daddy, is Cover, which is my last name. You know, my daddy's name is Cover. So my grandmother and my daddy, they're two cousins. And my mother and my father and my grandmother is supposed to be cousins. So my grandmother doesn't like my father because she tell my mother all the time, listen, a family that you shouldn't go there. So she
I'm Kerchief there.
kick anymore, him expose himself. She say, yeah, she and somebody get in a fight one day, and when she and the person get in a fight one day, she leave the yard on a Saturday when me never did it. And for the same false year thing, the man who listen, for the same false year thing, cause she said me used to walk, you know, and sex down the whole place. Me was a neighborhood whore. I would do anything for fake hair, and she tell me that my hair is nice and me must leave fake hair. Let me tell you this. Let me stick a pin on that. You see, when I was a young little child, little bit older than my daughter, my hair was not good enough because she's the first one that straightened my hair with chemical. My God-given afro wasn't good enough. And for those who used to go to Silverite primary school with me, know, she straightened my hair with cream. And when me tell her say a cream, are the old-time Revlon, strong old-time Revlon cream, you know. And my hair, I have light hair, an all-time Revlon cream. And when she straightened it, she didn't buy no conditioner, she didn't buy no shampoo or blue soap and carbolic used to wash my hair. So my head pick up from me. She never, no, my head pick up from me in a grade 5, grade 6, I go back up to when me go high school, me hardly have nothing on my head, or my head picky and red and dry and looking like a nobody. Me have one picture from high school. If you ever want it, I'm sure no for sure say me not tell no lie.
Carbolic soap and wash our blue soap wash out lie because them the time they used to make cream with lie used to burn your ass.
Man. Yeah, them cream that were burn your pan your head and left sore.
You know about Epic?
No, my sister, what do you? My sister,
So that was far from the truth, and she's not a mother that motivates me and tell me that I'm beautiful. She used to tell me say my mouth long like a hog and all of them something there, I'm ugly and all that. She never motivated me and tell me I'm beautiful and my must left me here. But anyway, that was a big lie. And everybody who know me, on my page and over so flow knows a lie she did that tell for me. Because at the end of the day, everybody know my head picky from primary school till now. Oh, you have to tell your daughter she have nice hair. But yes, still you go straighten it out anyway. Left that. That I first like she tell, and she said me that walk anyway and have sex for falls here. And she said to me, she tell the people and say me I went neighborhood war. And around me, she first thing she said me left yard and get in a fight with people and then me get raped. She say, and then she say in the midst of that she get raped and I feel the same falls here thing she get raped for because she should have walked anywhere and I don't have sex for falls here. So make up your mind. I run away from home this Saturday. I may get in a fight with somebody and my neighborhood war and me get raped for the same false year thing. That not add up. A 3 different story that now how you go. So me confused. So everybody catch up on our lies and them start beat her in the comment section. But the biggest part what hurt my feelings is where she said that my high school teachers, at Brownstone High School, the nurses and at the St. Anne's Bay Hospital and the community of Brownstone Center knows that I used to take coke. Me used to take coke. Now, I look into, and she at the same time when she said that, she said, at the age of 15 years old, that happened. And at the same time, when she said that, she said she's a good mother because she could remember when time I was pregnant, she have my head on her shoulder. Listen, from the day me born till God Almighty bless me, today me in my 30s, me never put my head on my mother's shoulder because when she sees me, it come like she sees Satan. Me don't know how a mother hug a daughter. Me don't know how to sing and talk to her. Me don't know how a kiss go. Me don't know how a compliment go. Me know how it go. God are my witness. Me don't know how it feel to have a mother or a relationship with a mother. So that wasn't true. I was in her house in Jamaica. And when I was in her house in Jamaica at the time when I was pregnant, I paid her $4,000 at the time for my rent, for stay in her house. Every Saturday.
Did I pay that?
When we did pregnant, me I tell her about, because she claims that she's a good mother. And when I was in Jamaica, this is going up to the story, when me I go tell you next. What she go over so flow go talk. This is also continuation of what she said over so flow. And then she said, this was her confession. When I was pregnant in Jamaica, she put her head on my shoulder, me vomit, and me not lie, when me vomit, of course she gave me water to drink. And she said she carried clothes, come give me in the hospital and money. My husband never let me short at nothing. Me can't tell you that. Me not have a perfect man. But me tell you something, you see my husband, me bend down and kiss him feet and treat me and him not into him make sure tell me when me go to Jamaica and say the road them down the body no Samantha and make sure so you come back with me picnic in your belly, because at the point we didn't know we was gonna have twins. He said make sure you come back pregnant because I go down with when the fetus start farm. You understand? So he said, make sure you come back pregnant. Make nothing to me picnic. So he used to send money, come give me. When him send money, come give me, I paid her $4,000 Jamaican dollar to stay in our house. That is the rent money. Me pay her, me give her that. Plus every week, me have vomit, so me never da eat much. But in a them time there, it was like 2013. So you could have gone to supermarket with 1,500 Jamaican dollar. You could have buy up little something now, like 1 5 pound of flour or something. Every Saturday, remember, say me have vomit, she said that too. For those who go through pregnancy with them have vomit, you know, say you can't eat everything. Any little thing burn your stomach and something. And did you know that I never see extra food coming for me? But me still give her the 1,500 and me still give her sometimes the money shot because me figure a private doctor down there. Because me say me nah got no clinic down there. Because my husband send the money for me to have a private doctor assigned to me, checking up on me if everything happens. So me did go one African doctor. You understand? So sometimes it's 500 shots. So there was some, always I give her like 1,500 and 1,000 for put on the food, but no extra food not coming, plus me not eat because me can't eat nothing and vomiting everything up. So me no follow up food. You get me? So reaching to the point where she said she carry food and something, money come down to the hospital, come give me. That wasn't so. I paid her $4,000 for stay in our house, plus every Saturday I give her 1,500. You understand? For sticks. That means if me I give her $1,500 every weekend, plus me pay her $4,000 for rent. You understand? You must know, so my man did run money for me through Western Union. My husband was taking care of me, because when me da get money, so plus me I figure private doctor and all of them something there. So she couldn't carry money, come give me. Where she forget money from carry, come give me. He reached at a point where this little brother now, him did in a grade 7, and him used to walk and him used to shit up himself. It's like that man never clean for him body good. Me did it and I scrub in a bath pan and me put off for me the clothes and me have the belly in front of me and me puny and sitting. Man come from bush after and go look pan goat and come sit down in my clothes. So me and him catch up on me run when nasty in this and say in a grade 7 and still suck your finger and shit your pants. Man come out and me clothes them man cause me pregnant and me cannot wash your shit coming and walk a road and a pregnant woman smell of shit. Come out of this, me and him catch up, you know, say that's your God. So I didn't know that woman have me up her sleeve because me didn't know she ate me, but me never did know say she'd do me this. You know, so she came and she texted for me. The woman start, me no want nobody coming on my yard. Come deal with me, pit me so. So me said to myself, I'm not your child. And she did it and she cussed me and she stressed me out with the belly. And you know, so me take one close iron what she have and I wrap up the card. And when me couldn't take it, me slam me down on the iron board and it up mouth in a two. You know what she called my brother and tell my brother that me rush her with cutlass. which God is my witness, I've never done that. I learned that. So she said, you know what she do? The woman pick up every last thing when me not having at the house, including my blood cleats, coochie, and my wig, in pack up and me have my big belly in front of me, you know, and show me out, you know. My wig and show me out.
But you
So at the end of the day,
so if you throw you out when you PR, that no makes sense.
she didn't. She sure said this is the devil in flesh, and she dashed me out. And when she dashed me out, she called my brother and tell lie upon me say me rush her with cutlass. Oh God Almighty! When time you see me a Jamaica walk, I stick me a walk pan like all woman. Cause where the twin a drag me down, me no know if me belly went big, so me couldn't see for me two. From for me belly start go 3-4 months. Me no see for me two no more, you know. Cause then time them in my 20s and you know me young, so it come like say for me twin them no born like other twins. They no born anemic, no, none of them no sick. I used to drink enough water near my eyes, so the water in my belly surround them is another thing when stretch me out my belly too. So I walk and think, oh God, sometimes make me short a breath, me a call up and God, me say Jesus help me anyway. Me couldn't pick up one cutlass run the woman with it. And for one woman walk for me a pregnant with twins. I me take off cutlass for one big strong woman. Everybody know that the woman they say me was 125 pound and the 125 pound including the water wine in my belly and the twins them, which my son is 10.5 and my daughter is 10.5. What me I talk about? 5.5 and my daughter is 5.1. And so add that up and take that away from 125 pounds when me did the weigh, plus then I have to leak out water out of me and see what left over, what I weigh. I was very much underweight. You understand? I drink did I keep my life. Me live with niggling in my body. Anyway, how could I defeat you when me have one big old twin belly nap? And she dashed me out. So me that she dashed me out, I'm homeless on the street. I was homeless on the street, so somebody put me up. When they put me up now, I don't know how they got to find out that I've come from foreign. So me couldn't cook for myself, me couldn't do nothing, all of them something. They understand? Because I one of my brother them used to even wash my foot. That's a other molester brother who molest my other little sister. You understand? But that's a feeding story. Yeah.
Well, say, I'm with one brother.
Yeah. And all of them did the same thing to the sisters.
What a bum.
No.
Let me give you a shock. Let me give you the shock of you guys' life that you don't know. You see my grandmother that is on my mother's side? Her name is, her last name, what she get from her daddy is Cover, which is my last name. You know, my daddy's name is Cover. So my grandmother and my daddy, they're two cousins. And my mother and my father and my grandmother is supposed to be cousins. So my grandmother doesn't like my father because she tell my mother all the time, listen, a family that you shouldn't go there. So she get 1 pitney film, 2 pitney film, 6 pitney film, and then couldn't agree because my grandmother and my father are two cousins. So me and my brother and sister, them are cousin sister.
Oh.
Me and my mother, we are cousin mama. Me and my father, a daughter cousin. A daughter daddy cousin. And me and my granny, a granny cousin. But my mother have a different last name from her mother because she earned her father name. So when y'all hearing about this, my mother would condone with every shit. My father condone with every shit too. I have this, without telling you this. I have it even when me tell us me tape the whole of them conversation because them are wicked. I even have it in my phone where my sister was telling me that one time she was in one of my father's cousin car. I come from a place called Lower Boxing where the man revealed in the taxi before everybody and look through the mirror and look on her and say, the voice messenger, anytime anybody want to hear it, me I play it. But me I wait because every time I go on a platform, they come at me. But me I go dash out now. No man, me I go dash out. Me I go save something and me want them come and then the saga go and continue tick tick. This time me now go hold back for nothing. Yeah?
And that she's...
That's what you
Your
said?
phone with a voice note there.
As I have it, but as me tell you, Epic, me send you me show you
No, we're not
the
talking
police
about that. We
report
see
that
police
I
report. We're not getting to that yet. I advise you to talk about.
me still have it, but I told you that I file a police report, and then after they let me down, me go in at that. They say I have to get a lawyer. So when you get a lawyer, there are certain things that you have to send to them that they give you advice. Say, listen, you're busy on social media. Don't release this. Don't say that. Don't give out this information. Don't do that. As long as you give it to him, you are not allowed to put it out there unless he advised you that it's allowed to be
Yeah, I
on
know all
people's
that part. I
platform.
know all that part.
All right. So where she said, oh, she peeped through the glass. The man looked through the glass at my father cousin and said to him, say, yo, you never did know, say your mother and father cousin. And she said she shamed me that taxi in front of everybody. Yeah. And yeah.
People
So
that follow
therefore,
the
when
platform.
all
People
that,
that follow the platform.
so
Please.
when all of them something that happened, she would have never been against it. You understand? Because she knows she won't carry down the bloodline. You understand? She want to keep it royal. But anyway, as I said, she kicked me out of the house and me do homeless on the street. When I was homeless on the street, it's not like I couldn't live in our hotel. I couldn't live one luxurious life. I was so ashamed to call my husband and tell him that I'm homeless on the street because he giving me the money. Every week, me so tell him, say, me I give my mother money towards food, and me tell him, say, me pay my mother rent out of the money. So, you know, me shame like that. Me couldn't tell my husband, say, me homeless with the twins. And it's lucky things that me live good with people. When me did left a yard, me humble. Me no bother with the heap of disrespect. And you know me reach a foreign and me these people. As somebody with one little board shop, days upon days me itch up in a board shop. And you know, 12 o'clock at night come a one place. We run a one place in Liberty Valley where you can rent a whorehouse for the night, a room at a whorehouse. Me used to rent one room and sleep in there. Early in the morning, me have to get up. You understand? I come creep out of the whorehouse, come in and want nobody say. Reached a point where I couldn't take it anymore. So as me tell you, say, the next royal brother what touch his sister, him did have a friend now, which part I work at one hotel. And the friend, I work away from home, so the friend said me could have stayed in the house. When I started staying in the house, I praise God for say me have a roof over me, but it was far. Me have to walk from about 1 whole hour and a half before me reach with the belly. God know me do it up one hill and down one hill. And I was way up in a one bush, a one Kaiser capture land and in build one boardhouse. I don't know how they find out say me a foreigner, but one day me definitely never did feel good. And I couldn't cook for myself, so I did buy one tin mackerel and say, all right, me can't even have toppy because me pregnant and sick with the twin. Plus me stress out. Me don't know what to do. Remember I said, then dash me out with my bag and everything back on me. Me have to pack my bag and my suitcase, everything and homeless on the street. So me carrying me things them and me in there. And you know, said the last money left in my name, I want $2,500. And it's like God attack to me because me say no, me have to go to hospital. Because when me looking at me head, come like me head them a drop in a hole now, you know. Because me homeless, me stress out, me can't eat, me vomit. Me, you know, me want a place to rest, me foot them a swell up and everything. And me say me I go down to hospital because in spite of everything, these children are going to be my best friend. These are the only thing that I have, my twin babies. No, me never know say a twin yet, me not lie. I'm go down to hospital, the doctor said to me, say me pale, me white, me can't go back home. So he said, this is not normal what you're going through. So they run a test for me. I said, no man, we run a test for you immediately. Now the first doctor tell me, say, the reason we find out why they are very professional doctors. They were doctors from Cuba, Africa. A Jamaican doctor was in between too, but they're very professional. Immediately they find out the problem. They say, listen, this is twin pregnancy. Me say twin what? And I want picking up in my belly because I've been going to a private African doctor and he said this one RBT here. Little did I know the man had thief me money. Other story. So anyway, it took 5 doctors to make me know that it's twin. Can me run them way? They say no go so. Anyway, they say, Miss Cover, we can't send you home, you know. We have to put you in the hospital. Anyway, I was admitted in the hospital. You see, me admitted in the hospital. I called my sister. My sister called my mother, and tell my mother that I'm admitted in the hospital. Now, they had to string me up on a drip to save me and the baby life. And so they string me up, and so my body just sucked the drip because I was dehydrated, how me did vomit. Enough. And didn't know that I'm not supposed to. Even though my children, they don't like chicken and meat and all them stuff. Now give them something, then the least they will eat is chicken nuggets. I didn't know that them babies was vegetarian. And anyway, they put me on a diet called blonde diet. No butter, no oil, no nothing. Dry bread and all of them something there. Then give me an injection. Then string me up with drip and everything to save me and the baby them life. When I was at hospital, I saw my mother come down there with one young boy when they there with from Upper Hills.
Oh, so what's your father?
He was nowhere to be found. And she came down there. When she came down there, you know what she do? You have two nights per yard. That's what she came down there with. And she carried one pack of grape, come give me. You see, after that, she turned back and got her yard after that. It's when she carried the grape, come give me something, said to me, don't eat a grape there. I didn't eat it. I put her on the 90, but me never did want her 90. But I put it on because they carry it come just to keep it safe. After me come out from hospital now, it was time for me to come back over to my husband because I went down there to fix some papers, all right? And I go back up her yard. I kiss her ass. I beg her if me can come back her yard. And then I come back over to my husband. So that part of the story when she had talked about say how much she's a good mother and she did have me head on her shoulder, not no go. So she kicked me out of our house and make me homeless with her twins. When the twins are born, she said she don't want to see them, she don't want to hear from them, she never call, when me call her, me kiss her ass and tell her say me have baby. Me soon call her back and that's it. I had to be in the intensive care after I have the kids because the baby was okay. And they had me in the intensive care. They string me up because my pressure was too high. And she didn't even call me back. She no call me back. She no care. My mother-in-law was the only person. As much as I see my mother-in-law don't want another throat, sometimes I will cuss angry. She was the one was there by my side. Like say she have me. That woman, to the way she grieve, she cry. When they say they not release me out of the hospital. Because my blood pressure did too high, I have to be in intensive care. Okay. So that goes to clear up that part of the story. Anyway, the lady said she took off the 1 foot of shoes off her foot when I was young and give it to me, and she's such a good mother. Then I asked myself, how are you such a good mother, but your internet come ball out loud and clear, make everybody hear. So when I was 15 years old, I was taking coke, and the teachers at school knows about it. Teachers at school, Samantha'S Bay Hospital know about it. So she said, and the people in my community, and you're such a good mother that you took your one and only shoes off of your foot and give it to me. But you can come on the internet years after saying that when I was 15 years old, I was taking coke, and you're such a good mother that take your one shoes off of your foot and give it to me, but you didn't go search down those people according to you. Huh? According to her, me was crooked. You know, you're such a good mother that you give me one pair of shoes on your foot. But you know, go search down this mother them on back work for. You do not call the police on the teachers at school because me never know say when you're in a school you could have take work and teacher no call police or kick you out of school and you get expelled and say something. I know at the age of 15-year-old, I wasn't even in school because I ran away from school. And you're such a good mother, you can come contact that big and bold about your daughter. And your daughter was an underage daughter when allegedly she was taking coke. And, you know, go find this money, it, you know, sue the school because the school know about it. You don't find people in the community and make the people them know, say, yo, you no need to tell the police, you know, go find this money while sell meat either. Yeah? For sure, says she's a big idiot and she's a liar. And I find some of my school friends and I do a live on my own Facebook page and I tell them to speak. And all of them could tell you that it wasn't true. I even have a best friend when Miss Ugaria that she was my refuge and she know everything. And my school friend, them come out strong pan her anyway. You understand? Just to show you that. But reaching to the point where me want, now this is the third part of the story. I'm looking at myself and I say, my baby, them a grow up. They're 8 years old, eh? I got 9 in February. Now they're very close with my husband's part of the family. Sometimes they ask me, Mommy, are where your mother there? Or where your brother there? Yeah, brother, yeah, sister. And at the end of the day, my children, everybody know them on the internet because one at a time it when get so popular on internet, everybody know them. Everybody knows Zoe and Logan. I don't remember if you remember a point where these two little friend pitney did little bit of traffic talk part Jamaican part and then just dash them all over the world, China everywhere. That time they get like at the first in my life, me ever see only pitney get like 5 million views just for try to talk Jamaican language. So everybody like knows them on the internet, and now they're getting big. They're gonna be 9 years old, and them have them little kids YouTube where them are watching, and them get familiar with Facebook and something. So I have to. I'm not the type of person that wanted to sit down and tell them say, yo, this happened or that happened, because me not really want to tell me kids that, but I'm forced to do it because they're asking me questions and I have to tell them, and they're growing up, and I don't want to leave no stone unturned for them go on Sofolo channel or anywhere else and say, all right, me did, and people are going to say, wait, your mama when I take work, or your mama when dirty girl, your mama when neighbor war and all of them something. And beyond all that, it's all over the internet. Where I work, they might look for me under one eye. You know, when you feel like say somebody chat you, but you don't see. You know, when you feel like you can cut the atmosphere with a knife. So therefore, if I get up in the morning and I go to work, and I work in healthcare, you can never work in healthcare and say, you take drugs, or you have a psychological problem, or you're violent person or so, because you have to do a police record and all of them, something there. But at the end of the day, me know, if I get up and my eye them red because me not get a good night's sleep last night, I'm forced to hang down my head, because the first thing I'm thinking that my colleague are gonna look for me, them are gonna look for me and say, I will make she look like a girl take coke last night and leave something. Because you know, so when somebody, they said somebody's a cokehead, always, you're hooked on that shit. You're somebody that, we all know how the cokehead them hook on them shit and can't get over it. It's like a demon that is struggling with, which everybody can look for me and say, me a sober smarty. If I was 15 years old doing all that shit, I would still be doing it now. So me tell myself, say, they have to clear my name. Me cannot make my children grow up and see that and all of that. And that triggers me up. So me call the army one day. Me call JDF, eh? When I call JDF, I get in contact with the police. When me get in contact with the JDF police now, him say me have to come down there. So me say, if this, the army officer, no, by this, eh? The same boy, what me tell us, say, in trick me say, him a go walk pan water come for me and all of that. He was sending threats in my husband inbox, tell my husband how much. I pick me send that con you too?
No, I'm never getting.
We not get that.
Oh, no,
Alright,
yeah,
I'll send it con you.
Yeah. The PDF file.
No man,
Is it in the PDF file? I think in there, no, but anyway, if it's not in there, I'll share that because more people see it clear and straight. All right. That was in my husband inbox. Multiple times they come in there, they might threaten film life now and all of that. So I said, no man, this can't continue. We have to live in peace. So I call the JDF and them said to me, say, me have to go come down there. So I start crying on the phone. I said, no, what we Jamaican want to do to make man stop kill we? Imagine me tell us one of no JDF soul they are go kill me, and every minute looking at my husband inbox. You see, he might threaten my husband life. Yo, tell Samantha to call up me, tell your wife to stop call up my name, and yeah, and if tell herself she want to live to see you and him pitney them and him at, anyway, me not go tell you everything. Me want Epic put you up and read it. So I called the JDF, me said to them, me tell them what happened, say my threat me and one of them, and then him say me come down. Me say me can't come down there, me come down there and come up a camp when the man was saying I go kill me. I may have it on tape, which part. My mother confirmed it. Remember, say she come over so flow too. She said, anyway she catch me, she go fight me. She said, any Jamaica small, you know. But see, when she come back to Jamaica, anyway me catch her, me go fight her. So, my little brother say, I go pick out my fingernail and touch her, me go 6 feet deep. The one who molest me say, him go, now they asleep.
Me not sleep.
The one was The one who molest me now, him say, him a go kill me. Anyway, I call the police. When we call the JDF said to me, say, me come. Me say, me can't come down there because him a go kill me. Anyway, he took the statement from me. Epic have the statement. Epic I go put it up. Me can read it. And the WhatsApp account.
Steady, epic. If you not follow me on all platforms, please do so. IG, Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. For the epic all around. Please do so. Steady, epic. I'm out.